erupts into chaos as news spreads of a shooting inside Frederick Douglass High School.
The school is on lockdown. Think about all of the shootings that have happened at other schools. There is a protocol. You are going to get your kids.
As parents are panicking outside,
They ain't said nothing.
I came to the school to get my son for an appointment, and they told me the school is on lockdown. I had no idea at all.
What do you know now?
I don't know anything. All I know is they want me to move. That's it. I want my son. That's it.
I'm here, Moocha. I'm not going nowhere, Nari. I'm right here. You stay where you are.
inside, scared students are sheltering in place.
How you have all these police officers and a dude still getting to school with a gun? That's not,
Police say around noon, a 25-year-old tried to enter the school with a gun.
I found out it was an adult. Wasn't even a student.
An adult upset over not being allowed to attend a mediation meeting.
As they encountered each other, the suspect shot our victim.
It's in the vestibule. School police took down the gunman.
The students, all students, are okay.
But it's not until parents see their children
And I'm happy that I have them. I'm happy that I have them.
that there's a sense of relief.
Ain't nobody really know who was the person who got shot, who was the shooter. It was just crazy.
When the wind chill is near zero, when you're marching in a parade,
Very, very cold. It's freezing.
Face mask, gloves here. Face mask, gloves here.
you'll do anything to survive.
Lots of layers.
Wrap up tight. Man, just moving around. Make sure that we don't break no bones. Blood flowing and everything.
Lots of layers. And moving around.
You gotta do support Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Hey, I know it's cold. You gotta move around. Come on, young people, you gotta move.
So just imagine how cold it was for the brave spectators along Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Right, I'm toughing it out right now. That's the thing. It's cold, but you get used to it. As long as you move around, you're good.
Deborah Lloyd says she's been coming to this parade for years, and despite the frigid conditions, she says it's important to remember the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
We need peace in the world, everywhere. We need peace. All this violence needs to stop. We need peace. This is what this man wanted us to do.
So we're going to start reading the names.
Murdered in Baltimore.
And number 1 is Andre Galloway, 16.
Friends.
Darren McCallum,
22.
Chase.
Terrence Scott,
Brian
age
Taylor, 30.
Family members.
D'Amico Bo.
Andrea
Robert
Stone, Dominic
Paul
C. Damian, Dow Ridge, 33.
More than 300 killed in 2018.
The pain is too much. And the worst pain is not getting any justice.
They read the names so everyone remembers and in hopes of stopping the killing.
A lot of people have got immune to the violence that happened in the city. Sometimes I think they think it's a way of life.
Daphne lost her son.
I hope Tariq knows that I don't let him die. And I want his life to not be in vain.
So did Cynthia.
The person who killed Marcus is still on the streets. It seems like it will be a cold case.
People here say it will take the entire community to stop it.
This is an ongoing problem that we're never going to fix unless everybody gets involved. Not the police, not the politicians. We need to get the community involved.
Philip Williams Jr., 51.
Which is why
Anthony Kenny, 69. Dominic Smith,
Kennard
27.
Butler,
Eric
age 26.
Staton, 46.
they read the names each year.
Devontae
Anthony
Tripp,
Kenny,
Correa Cole,
Muhammad
Gilbert,
Jawan
Quintez Harris.
Dara Henderson, 1 years old.
They hope the names will fuel the residents to break the cycle of violence and finally bring about change.
Whenever
Okay, ready?
and wherever Santa goes,
Hi there, Merry Christmas.
magic always follows.
Hey,
On this day,
I'm gonna scrub up.
he brought that magic to a place filled with people looking for a reason to believe.
Good, is this Tristan?
Tristan
He is perfect, just early.
is just a few days old,
He was 4 pounds, 8 ounces, and he was 17 and a half inches long.
and like many babies in the neonatal intensive care unit, will most likely be spending his very first Christmas in the hospital.
You waking up for Santa?
Good thing Santa knew exactly where to find him.
Everybody's crying.
So I'm thinking what I want, huh?
And Eddie.
Hi, Eddie. How you doing, buddy?
Yanni.
Look at that hair.
Riley and Tyler, too.
Congratulations. So Tyler was born this morning, huh?
Tyler was just hours old.
I was in preterm labor. The baby was 24 weeks yesterday.
1 pound, 10 ounces. Too tiny to be held.
You want to get in here, Mom?
It was hard to process how little this baby was going to be.
I like your hat.
For his first visit with Santa.
And I don't think there's many kids who see Santa the day they're born.
These moments.
Oh my gosh, it's just so cute. I can't handle it.
Hi.
These small hands wrapped so tightly around St. Nick's.
It'll be a nice memory to have forever.
Well, not ideal.
It is a little bit hard, but we make the best of it, you know?
Bring joy.
We have to make the best of it.
That made my day, for real, just to see Santa here holding him. He was so good with him.
There you go.
And a sense of normalcy to the babies and their parents finding it hard to get in the holiday spirit.
We do feel so detached from the holidays, being here every day, and kind of our life revolving around the NICU.
Oh, that's funny, huh? Yeah, it's funny for you. You want me to pull on your hair?
It's really nice to have like a good break from all the serious stuff and to be able to enjoy some of the holidays.
Who we got here?
They're moments.
There's Jax. Hey, Jax.
That keep kids like Jax.
Hey, buddy, there you are.
He was a pound at birth and 14 ounces.
Aww.
The first time I got to hold him was actually during this event.
Coming back to the NICU every year to see Santa.
It's like our tradition, you know? It makes a terribly heartbreaking situation happier.
And that's what it's all about.
They just have hearts of gold.
Rediscovering the magic of Christmas.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad.
In the miracle of new life.
Something for us to look forward to, and also to look back on when he's older.
From MedStar Franklin Square, Maxine Stryker.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you all very much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sis.
News.
Moments like this come around once in a lifetime.
I made it, class of 2019.
Dream big. Now you are starting us in alphabetical order.
This is a big step for these soon-to-be high school graduates and their families. That's especially true for Larry White.
Which one you want?
Out of the hundreds of families here tonight, perhaps no one will have their patients tested more than Larry's mother, Jamel.
I'm gonna be all over the place.
He will be the last high school senior to step onto stage to get his diploma.
Oh, Lord, it's a relief.
At least one of Larry's teachers shares that same sentiment.
I don't know whether to scream or cry. He's a good kid from a good family.
Who's held down a part-time job to earn money for college and still managed to be an AP student.
You know, he stayed on the path. He didn't take no turns.
All anyone could see was a bright future.
City 911.
Over spring break,
I don't know what's going on.
Larry's future forever changed.
I didn't even believe it happened when it happened.
I don't know. They outside. I'm too nervous. I cannot go to the door.
It was April 18th when a masked gunman approached Larry, who was heading back to a friend's house to pick up his phone charger.
My friend was like, it was calling like, hey, yo, Larry, you good? Somebody just got shot. And that's when, once he said that, I'm thinking back like, oh, bro, that was me.
He robbed him and shot him 13 times.
The gunman chased Larry for 3 blocks.
I got shot 3 times in the face, believe 3 times in the back, couple times in my leg, and twice in my groin area.
I don't understand why him? Like, it's just, I hate it. I'm sorry.
You cool, man?
I did everything to keep him from this, and it still found him.
Larry is among the more than 300 people to survive being shot in Baltimore this year.
This right here, a card one of my teachers gave me from school, a couple books from some great leaders throughout history.
This has become Larry's classroom, where he's attempting to complete his graduation requirements.
I can't go straight to the teacher, so it's more of a waiting game. If I need help, I text somebody, they talk to the teacher for me.
At 18 years old, this one-time college-bound student is now struggling to get through his senior year.
At night is when it hit me the most. I wake up, I'm soaking wet in sweat, so I just get up and just chill, nightmares and stuff, so I've been trying, and just enjoy the times I could earlier in the day. Because I know that night time, that's when the trouble comes in.
Even with 8 bullets still in him, Larry's outlook on life remains positive, even toward the person who did this to him.
That's what helped him survive. You gotta be able to look through people's eyes and point of view. Was it right? No, it wasn't right, but it's reality. We can't get them too confused with each other. Hope he can grow.
Police have yet to arrest the person responsible for Larry's injuries.
Let's take a look.
Injuries so serious.
Good, you're opening much better. Can you bite down for me?
They require he see different specialists 2 to 3 times a week.
Try to smile. Show me your teeth.
I can only move half of my face still.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get all this out my jaw.
The titanium in there, it stays. We don't have to take it out. Yeah. We don't. You leave it in there. You don't like it?
No.
What?
I want my jaw to go back to how it was supposed to be.
It's going to continue to improve, but it's going to take some time because your jaw was broken into so many little pieces. We had to kind of put it together like a jigsaw puzzle.
It's still going to be a little swollen for a while, basically.
Oh yeah, for a few months. Yep.
The prognosis is painful for Larry to hear.
He hasn't cried or anything, but today he did. Crush me. But, I still have to stay strong for him.
Despite the news, all that's left now
Yes, that's my name.
is for Larry to receive his diploma.
Not only did Larry do what he said in words, he returned to school.
Yeah,
with his graduation
I do work. I do work.
Good job, baby.
Good job. Congrats, bro. I'm very proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, boy. I'm happy. This is my excited face.
Everybody believed in him as I did, and I'm just thankful.
It's my pleasure.
They just support us through everything. They were there. They were hands-on. When I sat in the hospital, they were there. When I couldn't sleep, they were there. I'm so full, and I'm so proud of him. And I'm so happy.
It's just off Light Street.
It's a busy area of the city.
In the heart of Federal Hill.
Unfortunately for me that day, that wasn't really the case.
A young couple planned to leave for vacation, and this was no ordinary trip.
We had plans to do a lot of our wedding planning. I was going to kick it off.
An unforgettable day for all the wrong reasons.
Sunny day, 2 in the afternoon, and then everything changed.
In a matter of seconds.
I hear footsteps and I can kind of see some of my peripheral. So when I go to turn with the box in my hand, he came up behind me and put the gun to my head, kind of pushing me into the vehicle. I didn't know what was really going to happen. I didn't know if that was the moment my life was going to end.
Held at gunpoint, the teenage suspects demanded the driver's keys, purse, and cell phone. Out of concern for her safety,
everything did happen quickly.
This carjacking victim asked we not show her face.
That is pretty much the worst case scenario.
Maryland State Police Sergeant Devon Parker is an expert on carjackings.
So you're going to give us some advice on ways we can better protect ourselves.
Yes.
To hopefully avoid that from happening.
Absolutely. Let's hope this reaches out to a lot of people so they can help us lock out vehicle theft in Maryland.
As cars have become more sophisticated, the method used to steal them has also changed.
How else are they going to be able to drive these vehicles without the key fobs? The technology in these cars today, without that key fob, the vehicle's not going to be operable.
For carjackers, committing this crime is a skill they've practiced and in many cases nearly perfected.
So those crafty little scenarios that they come up with, the tapping of the back of a bumper or front of a bumper or any collision period, once your vehicle's still on and you get out of the vehicle, what could they do? Just get right in the vehicle and drive off.
Sergeant Parker says don't get out. Instead, call 911. On average, it takes 30 seconds to pull off a carjacking.
These things happen very quick.
Within the window of watching this story, as many as 7 cars could have been stolen. This person, they're sitting there with their door open.
Too much time at the vehicle. That's a big no-no. That's the perfect opportunity to get carjacked.
Sergeant Parker says don't let your phone become a distraction. Have your arms free and keys in hand. Have 3 phone numbers memorized just in case someone should take your phone. Unlock your doors within just a few feet of your car. Hit your panic alarm if you're being approached. And practice safety with the family. Have a plan before you get out of the car.
You look determined, you look confident. No one wants to deal with someone like that. They're looking for an opportunity, not a struggle.
For this carjacking victim, she did everything right. She watched and waited, yet still fell victim.
I wish I would have just gone with my gut and not gotten out in the first place. As long as you're in your car, you're safer than out of, your car. You can get away.
Last June, the thieves who took this woman's car took something far more personal than just property.
And that day it was they took my safety, they took my comfort from me, and I feel like that is always going to be something that I'm missing moving forward.